Corvette. Let's send it, boys. Here we go. Frederick Osbo, Matt Field, Freddie out front, the Norwegian Hammer, getting dropped by Matt Field. Look at this. Okay, so look, he's taking a tempered approach. He's getting closer and closer, but is he? Look at Freddie, just absolutely hooked up. Grabbing another gear, just take a bite of the sandwich. Come on, there you go. Look at that, into outside zone 3. Goes Frederick Osbo into inside zone 4. And Matt Field, it might not have paid off for him. He was back there a ways and then slowly inching forward because Frederick's car is hooking up.
It's
loose,
so
but it's hooked.
Yeah, I mean, the suspension is soft, but the car is biting so hard when he comes off zone 1. And Matt Field, he's quick. You can see him trying to worm his way up there, but Osbo is quicker. Now, the big thing here is Freddie does not quite get that car to come out all the way to zone 2. He's got to really work it. Zone 3, not all the way out there, but I mean, man, Freddie is just so fast. I think Matt might have just let him go and said, hey, let's just see what you can do. And when we swap things around, I'm going to show you something a little bit different. So maybe more of a strategic approach. We got to remember too, Matt Field on that brand new engine, he wasn't able to do a second qualifying run. So there may be some things going on behind the scenes, not wanting to overcook this brand new build. There's so many things that it could be, but for right now, it felt like a very strategic approach for two drivers that are, you know, it's pretty common for them to take the gloves off.
Matt, he's so happy. I talked to him, was it Friday morning, yesterday morning. He's like, man, everything's great, loving it. You know, C8 build, he's having fun. This is great. So he wants this win. He wants to take down Frederick Osbo. Matt Field feeling it, and Frederick Osbo in formation. He is right there. He's not giving him any room here as the red, white, and blue flying on top of the racing of the rugged radios. Obviously, you can see it into that third outside zone, now into 4, now transitioning into 5. Quick little yank of that handbrake in that last outside zone. Frederick right for Matt Field. Frederick gets 1 vote and 2 votes. Osbo gets the win and is going to the
There's a groove in there.
Here we go, let's send it! This is Connor Shanahan, Brandon Sorensen in the Type S Final 4. Connor initiates, so does Brandon. Brandon dropping down a little bit. Now he's gaining that ground, good proximity from him. That trust fall, as I always say, just comes in right there and tucks right in nicely. Comes into that power rally. Very well executed, giving him enough room. Ooh, Brandon dives in on the inside. The car grips up a bit, shoots in just a touch, not a lot, but they both put a bow on it. So again, that outside zone 3, you saw that timing there. Brandon gripped up just a touch. Everybody watching from across the globe, from Ireland to the States to Florida to Walt Disney World, Parker tuning in. Shout out to my son, I know he's watching. So who's going against Frederick Osbo? Is it Brandon Sorensen or Connor Shanahan? Brandon leaves the start chicane. Connor Shanahan, a little delay on that launch there from Connor Shanahan. Not a bad thing. Timing was everything there. So there goes, again, Brandon Sorensen. Connor tucks in nicely, trying to put him to bed. Big angle for Brandon Sorensen at lead position, going outside zone 3, shredding the taillights, looking like confetti out back. Transition, Connor times it. Connor timed that 4 to 5, banging doors, tire fires. That was a little passing of the torch, literally. There's a tire fire on the left, Brandon's caught. Wow. Wow. Make some noise, Seattle. Stomp your feet, sticking around. After this, one more battle. The finals are set.
Wow, to say the least. Look at this. Again, it's just a mimic of what we saw previously. Brandon just as high on the bank as we saw with Connor Shanahan. I mean, this is mental. The big part is going to be here through this transition, and Connor able to stick it to the door just that little bit better. That might be the difference maker as the scores start to stack up for all of these zones. Which driver gets it? And again, double 100% proximity. Connor Shanahan picking up a little bit more on that mimic, and it's looking like his line score might be in. The big thing though is going to be the angle. I mean, Brandon Sorensen out-angled Connor Shanahan by 5 degrees on average. That is massive. It's a tough call here for these judges.
And again, there's Brandon. So again, he's really struggling with that zone 4, but again, this is just an aid. That is not the judge. This is, again, Race Data Labs, the Wally, giving you the telemetry, just showing placement. They're looking at, again, the overhead, the Wally, and showing you the path, the car placement, where it's at on the track. This is all just being ingested. So another contribution of technology over 23 years. Shannon gets 1 vote, and Connor Shanahan gets to Evergreen Speedway. Connor Shanahan will lead. Frederick Osbo giving him chase. Who's coming out on top? Connor initiates into the zone. Freddie giving himself a little bit of room. Now he jumps to the side. That Toyota GR Supra wavering his way to the side of the 86. Coming into that power alley, living up to the name. Frederick Osbo is surging. Trying to drive in the nail and nailing it with the hammer. In that final outside zone, textbook, clinical, like a video game, like True Drift. You can compete against these guys, but absolutely clinical. Both these guys, I didn't know they had their doctor's license. Man. Frederick can do that too. The way he transitioned from 4 to 5, smoke was not a factor. That was impressive. Here we go. Back at it like a track addict. Here we go. Frederick Osbo will lead. Connor Shanahan giving chase. And Connor Shanahan in formation. Again, we are talking about a Norwegian and an Irishman. Who's coming out on top? Whoa! Some revenge for Frederick Osbo. Going to that power alley. We want to get that replay for sure. Coming off that bank into 2. And Connor Shanahan explodes that inside clip. And crossing the finish line. Tire fire. Let him know you're here. Well, they are not going one more time. We have a winner. We're going to bring all 3 cars down here in front of the stands. Get out your phones, take some videos, take some photos. We'll announce the winner. They're joined by 3rd place finisher Brandon Sorensen. I know they got some celebratory burnouts down here, but what a battle of the ages. Frederick Osbo, Connor Shanahan. We saw this in Long Beach. It was Connor that came out on top. Brandon pulling up the rear here. What a battle.
What a battle. What a night. What a weekend. From practice all the way to the finals, the driving caliber has just stepped up every single time. What we thought was impossible, them just shooting through D-cells, transitioning on an absolute knife edge. I mean, it has just gotten better with every lap of this track. And these drivers should be, every driver that's competed this weekend should be proud of what they were able to accomplish tonight.
Celebratory donuts from our podium finishers. Man. Shanahan, Osbo, Sorensen. I think everybody won here tonight. Wouldn't you agree? Make some noise! As they step outside of their car, smoke bellowing from their cockpits. And we are looking on, and is an international driver. He's sponsored by an energy drink company. Very good looking. And your winner unanimously is Connor Shanahan. Gets the win. And with that, 2nd place goes to Frederick, the Norwegian Hammer Osbo. Congrats to Shanahan, Osbo, and Sorensen. Just a bit outside, and just that small sliver. And again, it is unanimous, sliding them left to Connor Shanahan, getting the victory. Join us at the podium ceremony for the champagne and the trophies. So Lorette, I throw it down to you, and with our winner here at Evergreen Speedway.
You should see the cheering going on down here, the adrenaline surging through Connor's body. Connor, you knew that you had to bring absolutely everything for Frederick Osbo.
Insane. Oh, that emotion is just, I'm so incredibly proud of all these guys behind me. As I said in the last interview, we won in Long Beach, and it's been a little bit up and down since then, but every single person here, thank you so much. Jerry and all the Jerry Yang Racing, Eric, my crew chief, all the guys underneath him who were pushing him to the limit to make sure that this car is perfect. And Brian Hardstock Hollywood, I owe this guy a drink tonight. He gave me an incredible car this weekend. He's been working with me every single round the last couple of races to give me the package what I want. Woo! I'm happy. Seattle, I love this place. It was a dream of mine to win this round. Big props to Frederick Asbo, always have to go hard. And thank you to my sponsors, my mom and dad at home. Love you guys. And yeah, everybody who supports me around the world. It's been one hell of 2 weeks, 2 podiums back-to-back, 2 finals, and the biggest championships in the world. We're back in the race, baby.
Unbelievable, and seeing how happy everyone is. We have the Osbo team celebrating with you as well. I mean, put into words what this team means to you and how far you've come because of them.
Yeah, obviously, you know, at the end of last year, I wasn't sure if I was going to come back to FD, and to join Jerry Yang Racing has been a real privilege of mine. And yeah, it's quite nice to run at the front. I always knew that we could run at the front here, but you know, the level this year has been incredible. The battle with Brandon was on the limit every single run, and yeah, try to hold good composure all night. Very happy. Thank you, everybody.